Good morning. Today's question is, what is a father? What's a father? Are you a father? Are you acting like a father? Number one, a father is a model of a man. He is a model of a man. Your children may not listen to you, but they're going to emulate you. And whatever you don't hate, you tolerate. So a man must model the highest version of himself all the time. If at any time you start lagging behind, you become stagnant, you feel like you're the same guy that you were last week, last year, you have become less valuable to your children because you're teaching them that that's okay. You've lost your value as a father. Don't get stuck. You should be growing in all areas all the time and teaching and modeling this to your children. You're responsible for their growth. They're looking at you. Whatever you do, they might not do it right away, but they're gonna emulate it eventually. Whatever you don't hate, you tolerate, and they will do it too. If you smoke, they'll smoke. If you drink, they'll drink. Maybe not right away. Maybe not even in the first teen years. But in eventually they'll say, if my dad did it, I do it too. So it's very important that you watch your behavior and you watch your P's, because whatever you're teaching your children, you're passing it on. In past videos, I talk about healing your past issues. You have to do that so that you can be a healer to your children. They're going to go through different stuff. But when they see you overcoming, when they see you growing, when they see you not giving up, guess what? They're going to want to be like you. They're going to want to be that person to their children, that model of a man. And for young ladies, for a daughter, she is basing her decisions about her husband on you. What kind of man you are, your work ethic, your honesty, your mental attitude, your mindset, how you view yourself. If you act like a loser, she's going to look at losers like, well, that's a possibility. My dad was a loser. And you know what I mean by loser, right? If you drink, you smoke, you do drugs, you're a freaking loser. You're a loser, and you're teaching your kids that. You need to stop that today. Today should be the last day you ever drink, smoke, and do drugs. Today. Because that's what you're passing on to your generations. You coward of a man. You need to stop that right now. And there's more to it. You guys that overeat, I know all about it. That's the next drug. Think about it. All these drugs, food, porn, all that is just escape from a life that you don't like. You're just escaping a life that you don't like. Why don't you make your life something that you love and stop escaping with these things? These men that once were military, Marines, Army, Air Force, now they look like beach balls walking down the street. You're passing on that pain to your children because they're beginning to see, hey, what's wrong with eating too much? It's fun. My dad does it. You're passing on the most painful thing about you to them. You're destroying them instead of building them up and getting them ready for what's coming. This world is hard, man. This world is hard. It will make you hard, and it will instill in you a sense of, I gotta get stronger, or it will break you. One or the other. And your children need to see strength in you. Not weakness, not giving up, not being stuck. So it is a huge responsibility, but I'll tell you what, I love being a father. And if you're not prepared to be a model of a man, please don't have children. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Your children are not there to serve you or to look up to a loser. They can't. Stop doing that. Stop getting validation from your children. You should be their hero. You should be their mentor, their model. But it should be because you yourself are that man. Not because you're demanding that they treat you that way. You got to earn that stuff. The reason I started this plan that I'm in right now, whatever you want to call it, this new lifestyle, is because I have a vision of my grandchildren. I made mistakes with my children, don't get me wrong. I made a lot of mistakes with all three of them. But it's not too late. I can get it right. I can fix what I've done wrong to a point. I can get back on my job of being a father and be a grandfather that my grandchildren will look up to. I'm already having visions of that. But you can't fake it. You can't show up and be like, hey, grandkids, look how great grandpa is. Look what I meant. You gotta be it. Not pretend it or expect it when you haven't earned it. You gotta earn it. And you do that by not getting stuck, by not becoming a victim of your situations. Everybody has drama. Everybody has issues. Don't get stuck in them. Move forward. Overcome. People are looking at you. They're depending on you to overcome these things. And when you don't, they look to other sources. What? You want some other guy to be the hero of your family? You want me to be it? Is that what you want? You want your kids watching my videos? No, they should be watching you. But you got to get up and you got to do some things, don't you? That's all I'm saying. You're a model. So you got to get up and do some things. Not talk about it. Children, they see right through that. Children are a lot smarter than we give them credit for. We forget that when we were kids, we were very observant. We knew who cared for us and who didn't. We knew who was a talker and who was the real deal. We didn't say anything, but we knew when we were kids. That's why I didn't listen as I was growing up. I don't listen to people who are not living what they're preaching. I don't. Because I know there's a difference. If you live by what you preach, there's results. There's action, there's results. Action always has results. But when you're just a talker, talking is easy. Get up at 4:30 with me in the morning. Show the world how hard you really are. How committed you are to your family. That's the challenge. Do you accept it? If you do, you will act like a man.